What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Zooga with the Ruga, and I'm back at again with a new NBA 2K22 YouTube video. And today I'll be showing you guys the top 3 best small forward builds in NBA 2K22. But before we continue with the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Let's get straight into the video. Alright, YouTube, so the first thing you want to do with this build is you want to put the position at small forward. Okay, this is a small forward slashing build. Now for the hand, it doesn't matter left or right, it does not matter at all. And the jersey number, we're going to put that number 3, my lucky number, but the jersey number does not matter either. But let's get straight into the pie charts. So the pie chart we will be selecting for this video is the half playmaker and half finishing pie chart. This is the pie chart we are going to select for this build. The reason why we're going to do that so this build won't be super sluggish at the small forward position, and you have decent defense, a decent 3-point, and you can drive, dunk, and do everything with this build. So we're going to pick this pie chart right here. Now, when it comes to these builds these days in 2K22, you're down to 2 pie charts. You're down to the one with vertical and speed, or you can go to the one with speed. If you go with vertical and speed, you get a whole lot of vertical just by picking this pie chart and taking away a little bit of speed. Or if you really feel like you need maxed out speed, then you can pick the first one. But personally, me, I will be going with the half vertical, half speed, because you get plus 12 on the vertical and you still have an 80 plus speed, and we're going to get it higher throughout the video. So we will be picking the 4 physical profile. Now for the attributes, what we're going to do is we're going to put the close shot all the way to an 81. We're going to put the driving layup all the way maxed out. We're going to put the driving dunk all the way maxed out, and we're going to put the standing dunk all the way maxed out so we can have up to 15 finishing badges. Now for the shooting, what we're going to do is we're going to max out the mid-range, we're going to max out the 3-point, we're going to max out the free throw, and we're going to max out the post fade. Actually, we're just going to put the post fade till we get around 11 shooting badges. We want around 11 shooting badges for this build, so we're going to go with the 67 post fade. Now for the playmaking, what you want to do is you want to put the playmaking up to 81, and you want to put your ball handling all the way maxed out so you can get 21 playmaking badges. Now for defense, what you want to do is you want to max out your perimeter defense, max out lateral quickness, and you want to max out steal, and put a little bit on block around 40 block. You want to put around a 40 block, and then you want to max out your defensive rebound, and that will leave you with 6 defensive rebound badges. Now you should have 15 finishing, 11 shooting, 21 playmaking, and 6 defensive rebound badges for your badge upgrades. If your lineup looks like this, then you have done it correctly, and we can move on to the body shape. So for the body shape for this build, what I'm gonna pick is defined. Defined is the body shape I will pick for this build. And now for the height, what we are going to select is 6'6". The reason why we're picking 6'6", because we want above a 65 3-point, and we have over at least a 75 steal, and we have a 75 perimeter defense. So our defense is going to be good. Our ball handling is going to be a lot much better. We have an 84 ball handling, so we get pretty much all the dribble moves, and we can shoot, and we can drive and dunk. So this is an all-around build as small forward, as 6'6", and it has a lot of speed. So now for the weight, what we're going to do is we're going to minimize the weight all the way down so we get up to an 87 speed. Now this build is really fast. Now we have an 87 speed, 86 acceleration. It could defend guards, it could dribble, it could shoot 3 points in mid ranges, and it can have a drive and dunk with contact dunks and all that nature. So with the 180 pounds, and now for the wingspan, what you want to do is you want to max out the wingspan. But if you don't feel comfortable with a 63 3-point, then you can put it down to 84.3 if you do not feel comfortable with a maximum wingspan with shooting, but you can shoot with a 63 3-point. So we're going to max it all the way out, and now you have an 86 driving dunk, a 63 3-point, an 82 ball handling, so you still get all the dribble moves, and you got good defense where you can guard guards and get a decent enough amount of rebounds for defensive rebounds. So that's what you want to select for the wingspan. Now for the takeover, what you want to select is slashing takeover. This is the best option when it comes to this build. It's kind of a no-brainer, but we will be going with the slashing takeover. Now the build is called a slashing playmaker at a small forward position, and the shades of is Brandon Ingram, DeMar DeRozan, and Latrell Sprewell. Now we'll be going. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Zooga with the Ruga, and I'm back at again with a new NBA 2K22 YouTube video. And today I'll be showing you guys the best small forward build in NBA 2K22. But before we continue with the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications because it really helps on my channel a lot. And we on the road to 10K right now. But now let's get straight into this build tutorial. So the first thing you want to do is you want to put your position at small forward. Hand does not matter, and jersey number does not matter. Now we're gonna head on to the pie charts. In the pie chart we will be going with is the one with the most playmaking. Now hear me out when we're making this build. As you guys can see, we can get up to a 70 drive and dunk with it, which is more than enough to slam in the paint. And now we're getting a 72 3-point, and it's super easy to shoot threes in NBA 2K22 this year. So this is more than high enough. I see people out there shooting with 50 overall 3 points, and a 72 is around what I use. I personally use a 75 3-point, and I make every shot easily. You could be a bot and still hit every shot in green as long as you learn your timing. So that's why we're going with this pie chart, and you can get up to an 85 ball control, and it's going to be even higher and good defense. So we're going with this pie chart right here. Now, so for the physical profile I will be going with is the 4th one down, just so I have a higher vertical. Because trust me, at 83 speed is just enough. You're just losing 5 speed off this, and plus we're gonna change it up. We're gonna get more speed throughout the build process. So trust me, this physical profile right here, where you get all this extra vertical, is definitely worth it. But if you guys really want to be a 99 speed build, then you can go with the first physical profile. But personally, me, I'm going with the 4th one down. Now for the drive and layup, what you want to do is you want to put it at a 67, and you want to max out your drive and dunk. Unfortunately, we will not get any finishing badges, but that's perfectly fine because you'll still be slamming it in the paint. This is not a finishing build, but this is an all-around build, and it's a pretty demigod like. But for next, what we're going to do for shooting is change your mid-range all the way to 77, change your 3-point all the way to a 72, change your free throw to an 84, and then change your post fade to a 70, and that leaves you with 15 shooting badges. Now on for playmaking, what you want to do is you want to turn your playmaking pass accuracy all the way to an 85, and then you want to put your ball handling all the way to an 85, and that will leave you with 29 playmaking badges. This is a whole lot of playmaking badges. It's kind of ridiculous how many playmaking badges you can get with this build. But for next step, what we're going to do is change your interior defense all the way to a 49, and then you can change your perimeter defense maxed out, and just max out everything else, and it should leave you with 10 defensive badges, defensive rebound badges. Now we're gonna max out the block, max out offensive rebound, and max out defensive rebound, and that leaves you with 10 defensive badges. Now if you really feel like you don't need this many playmaking badges, you could take a little bit off and you could put it onto finishing, but it's not going to do that much because this is not a finishing build. The finishing badges are not going to move that much, so you might as well just put it onto your playmaking. And this is pretty much the most defensive rebound badges you can get, and shooting badges. So your badge upgrade lineup should be 1 finishing badge, 15 shooting badges, 29 playmaking badges, and 10 defensive rebound badges. If your badge lineup looks like this, then you have done it completely correct. Now we're going to move on to the height. For the body shape. And the body shape, what we're going to do is we're going to put it at defined. This is the main one I go with when I'm picking builds. When they're not big men, I pick defined, but if it is a big man, I go built. Now for the height, you can go either one. If you're really trying to get that 1 extra inch, which really won't make a difference, you can pick 6'7", but I'm telling you, the sweet spot right here is 6'6", and this is really tall for a guard build, a small forward build at that. 6'6" is the perfect height for this build. Okay, it will just make you an all-around threat. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick 6'6", and as you guys can see, that brought our speed up to an 86, and then plus the Gatorade and stuff, we're gonna have a 90 speed. So we're gonna pick 6'6". Now for the weight, what you want to do for the weight is you want to minimize it all the way down to the bottom. Now I told you guys we're going to get this speed up, and now we have an 89 speed. We lost a little interior defense and post control, but we're not big men, but you can still use this as a big man on the 2s, courts, or 3s, but we do not need that interior defense when it comes to this build. Now we have an 89 speed and 80 acceleration, and now when we go into the wingspan, what you want to do is you want to max it all the way out. The reason why you want to max your wingspan all the way out because it's super easy to shoot this year. Your build by not maxing out the wingspan, and now you got way better defense and still able to hit consistent threes and consistent greens. All you need is over a 70, and there's no reason why you shouldn't consistently hit greens at every shot. I don't care where in the 70s or 80s it is. You should always hit consistent greens with over a 70 overall shot in NBA 2K22. So we're gonna have the wingspan all the way maxed out, and you can see how much our defense has improved. And now we got a 72 drive and dunk, and now we can basically slam in the dunk and slam in the paint whenever you want. You can hit threes, and you are very fast with ball handling, and you got good defense. So this is one of the best all-around builds in NBA 2K22. But now we're going to go on to the takeover. Personally, the takeover I will be choosing is between lockdown or playmaking. To be honest, I wish it came with sharpshooting takeover, but unfortunately it does not. But slashing, I would pick that, but our finishing attributes are not that high, and I just don't see this build needing a slashing takeover. But lockdown takeover is useful on any build. It doesn't matter what build you are. And playmaking, you can use this if you guys want to break down your defenders and get that Hall of Fame diamond, or just help out the whole team if you're really a team player. But you either go with lockdown or playmaking. But personally, me, I'm gonna go with lockdown take. But this is all up to you, but this is just personal preference. I'm going with the lockdown take. And now the build is a point forward. Alright, now for the lockdown build, what you want to do is you want to make the position as small forward. Right-handed, jersey number does not matter. Now let's head on to the pie charts. For the pie charts, what you want to select for the pie chart is this one right here, with mostly shooting, a lot of defending, some finishing, and some playmaking. This is the pie chart you want to pick for this best lockdown rebound wing build right here. Now for the physical profile, what you want to do is you want to pick the one with speed and vertical, so you can get a lot of rebounds and blocks with all this vertical. And he's still pretty fast, especially once we finish this build. We'll have more speed plus the 99 overall. In the gym rat badge, you'll have at least an 85 overall plus speed. So you want to pick this physical profile. Now for the attributes, what you want to do is you want to put the close shot to a 70. You want to put your drive and layup to a 64. You want to put your drive and dunk to a 70, and then that's what you want to do for your finishing, and that leaves you with one finishing badge, but that's all the finishing you need for this build. Now for shooting, what you want to do is you want to put mid-range to an 85, 3-point to an 84, you want to put free throw to a 91, and that leaves you with 20 shooting badges. Now for playmaking, what you want to do is you want to put your pass accuracy all the way to a 75, you want to put your ball handling all the way to a 68, and then you want to put your post control all the way to a 51. And that will leave you with 8 playmaking badges. And now for defense and rebounding, what you want to do is put your interior defense to a 51. You want to put your perimeter defense all the way maxed out, lateral quickness all the way maxed out, steal all the way maxed out, block all the way maxed out, offensive rebound all the way maxed out, and then defensive rebound all the way maxed out, which leaves you with 20 defensive rebound badges. Now your badge lineup should be 1 finishing, 20 shooting, 8 playmaking, and 20 defensive rebound badges. If this is your badge lineup, then you have done it correctly, and we can move on. Now for the body shape, what you want to do is you want to put your body shape to define for this build, and then for the height, what you want to do is you want to put the height to 6'8", and now you still have above an 83 point. For all my people that are not that good at 3-point shooting, you have good defense, and you still have a good driving dunk. Now for the weight, what you want to go to is 200 pounds, which brings you up to a 76 speed and 74 acceleration, and it brings up your perimeter defense and your lateral quickness, and your driving dunk up to a 70, and your driving layup up to a 64. That's what you want to pick for the weight, is 200 pounds. Now for the wingspan, what you want to do is you want to max it all the way out, so you have the best defensive rebound stats, and you guys have at least a 77 overall 3-point shot with a 72 driving dunk. Now for the takeover, what you want to pick is lockdown takeover, and then the name of this build is a rebounding wing. Now this is the end of my NBA 2K22 YouTube video. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.